Did you know that a tiny copper coin in your pocket right now could make you a multimillionaire overnight? I'm talking about a humble, everyday Lincoln penny from the year 1987 that's turning heads in the coin collecting world. Yes, you heard me right. There are 1987 Lincoln pennies out there hiding in plain sight that are being valued at over $4.4 million in today's collector's market. Stick around because in this video I'm going to uncover the truth about the rare and lucky 1987 penny, the jaw-dropping story behind its massive value, how to spot one in your change, and why this tiny piece of metal might be your ticket to generational wealth. So don't blink because what you're about to see could literally change your life. Let's go back in time to 1987. Ronald Reagan was president. Gas was under $1. The Simpsons hadn't even aired yet. And in the United States Mint, a batch of ordinary pennies were being produced, or so they thought. But deep within the year's production, something happened. A minting anomaly, an incredibly rare error combined with a limited number of experimental strikes, created what is now being called the luckiest Lincoln penny of all time. Some of these 1987 pennies were struck on the wrong planchet, some with doubled dies, and some even had off-center strikes or missing mint marks, all while maintaining remarkable condition, mint state, or even higher. These aren't just pennies anymore. These are historic treasures. So what makes a coin worth millions? Well, numismatists, that's the fancy term for coin experts, agree that it all comes down to three key factors: rarity, condition, and error. And the 1987 Lincoln penny? It checks all three boxes. Rarity ***, out of billions minted, only a few of these special variants exist. Condition ***, the highest graded coins are in pristine, untouched condition. We're talking MS-67, MS-68, and even ultra-rare proof errors. Errors ***, there are 1987 pennies with double dies, off-center strikes, planchet errors, and even transitional metals used by mistake. Now here's where it gets mind-blowing. One particular 1987 Lincoln penny with a combination of these rare traits was sold in a private auction for a staggering $4.4 million. That's right, a penny. 1 cent valued higher than many mansions. Let's talk about the man who found it. A retired veteran in Ohio was going through an old jar of coins. Just another lazy weekend, right? But he noticed something odd about one penny. It felt a bit off, a little shinier than the rest. On a hunch, he took it to a local appraiser. After months of grading and verification by PCGS and NGC, it was officially declared a mint error 1987 Lincoln penny struck on a bronze planchet with a double die reverse. In MS-68 red condition. It was a one-of-a-kind find. And then it happened at a rare coin auction. A private collector paid $4.4 million for that single penny. That veteran? He became a millionaire overnight. He paid off his house, his kids' college, donated to charity, and still had millions left, all from a penny. Now here's where you come in. That lucky penny could be in your home, in your piggy bank, or even stuck in your car's cup holder. Here's what to look for when examining your 1987 pennies. White heavy checkmark. Look for off-center strikes. The image of Lincoln or the date might be pushed to the side. White heavy checkmark. Search for double dies. The lettering on Liberty or In God We Trust may appear doubled. White heavy checkmark. Check the reverse for doubling on 1 cent and United States of America. White heavy checkmark. Use a magnet. Some rare 1987 errors were mistakenly struck on steel planchets and will stick to a magnet. White heavy checkmark. Weigh it. A normal penny weighs about 2.5 grams. If your 1987 penny is heavier, say around 3.1 grams, you might be holding a bronze transitional error. Even better, use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope. You can buy one online for a few bucks and it might help you find a fortune. So you found a suspicious 1987 penny? Here's how to go about it. 1. Don't clean it. Even wiping it can reduce its value. 2. Get it graded. Contact PCGS or NGC, the top coin grading services. 3. Consider auction houses. Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections specialize in coins. 4. Online forums and rare coin dealers, but beware of scams. Always get a second opinion. With the right buyer, your penny could bring in tens of thousands or even millions. And the 1987 Lincoln isn't alone. Here are a few more penny jackpots hiding out there. Moneyag 1943 copper penny, worth over $1 million. Moneyag 1955 double die, $125,000 and climbing. Moneyag 1969. S double die up to $300,000 Money Ag 1992 Close AM Penny $25,000 Money Ag 1983 Double die Reverse $15,000 plus keep your eyes open. Coins like these change lives. If you've made it this far, you know just how wild the world of coin collecting can be. So what are you waiting for? Go check your change, dig through that old coin jar, empty the piggy bank, search the couch cushions. Your millionaire moment might be just one lucky penny away, and if you find something strange, let us know in the comments below. You could be our next viral story. Do you have a 1998 D Lincoln penny in your pocket right now? What if I told you that a single coin, just one little coppery penny, could be hiding in plain sight and it might be worth over $4.7 million? That's right. A coin so ordinary yet so extraordinarily valuable it could change your life overnight. This is not a dream. This is real. And today we're diving deep into the incredible story of the 1998 D Lincoln penny that's making collectors and coin lovers go absolutely wild. At first glance, the 1998 D penny looks just like any other. It's small. It's copper-plated zinc. It has good old Abraham Lincoln sitting proudly on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial standing tall on the reverse. But hidden among billions of these coins is a secret, a rare and valuable error so shocking that collectors are ready to pay millions of dollars to get their hands on one. You might be wondering, how can something worth just 1 cent explode in value to become a multi-million-dollar treasure? It all comes down to three things: rarity, demand, and mint errors. That's right, certain 1998 D Lincoln pennies were struck with extremely rare minting mistakes that collectors are desperately seeking. Some of these coins were accidentally struck with the wide AM reverse, a design that was actually meant for proof coins only. That subtle gap between the A and M in America can mean the difference between pocket change and a jaw-dropping $4.7 million payday. Here's what to look for in your 1998 D penny. Flip the coin over and take a close look at the word America. Is there a noticeable gap between the letters A and M? That's a big clue. Asterisk, make sure your coin has a D mint mark indicating it was minted in Denver. This is crucial because the 1998 D wide AM coins are among the rarest of them all. The cleaner, shinier, and more pristine your penny is, the higher its value. Coins in mint state, MS 67 or higher, are the most valuable. If you suspect you've got the real deal, don't wait. Send it to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity. Believe it or not, there have been people who discovered these rare coins in their junk drawers, old jars, or even in change from the grocery store. One collector reportedly sold a pristine 1998 D wide AM penny for over $4.7 million at auction, turning their pocket change into a life-changing fortune. Another story tells of a man who found one in an inherited coin collection. He almost tossed it away until he noticed the wide AM. That single coin paid off his mortgage, bought a luxury car, and sent his kids to college. All from one lucky penny. It's not just the 1998 D wide AM you should look for. There are other valuable 1998 pennies as well. 1998 wide AM no D, still rare and worth thousands. Double die obverse, a noticeable doubling on Lincoln's profile, dates, or lettering. Also worth big bucks. Off-center strikes, if your coin looks weirdly off-centered, keep it. These are rare errors and can fetch huge premiums. Some collectors have built entire collections around these mistakes, and they're willing to pay top dollar to fill in the missing piece. Let's talk numbers. In circulated condition, a 1998 D wide AM penny might go $4.500 to $2,000. In high uncirculated grades, especially graded by PCGS or NGC, it could be worth $25,000 to $85,000. But for a near-perfect specimen, the kind that appears flawless under magnification, you could be looking at a multi-million-dollar auction value. In fact, some collectors and auction houses estimate the current market value of the highest grade 1998 D wide AM pennies to reach upwards of $4.7 million. That's not just a lucky find, that's generational wealth. Okay, now imagine this. You find a suspiciously rare-looking 1998 D penny in your coin jar. What should you do next? 1. Don't spend it. 2. Examine it under a magnifier or jeweler's loupe. 3. Compare it online with trusted coin websites and images of known wide AM examples. 4. Send it to be graded and authenticated by a reputable company. 5. Contact rare coin dealers or auction houses. They'll help you get the best price for your treasure, and most importantly, don't keep it a secret. Let the world know you found the holy grail of pennies. Sometimes in life, it's the smallest things that hold the greatest value. A forgotten penny, a tiny detail, a moment of luck. That's what makes the world of coin collecting so magical. That's why you should never underestimate the power of pocket change, so the next time you get a penny in your hand, look closely. Check for that 1998 D mint mark. Look for that white AM. Because you just might be holding the key to a $4.7 million fortune. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because next time, we're uncovering even more rare coins that could make you rich. Oh, you find the coin. You sell it. Suddenly, you've got $4.7 million in the bank. What do you do first? Travel the world? Pay off every debt? Buy your dream car? Start your dream business? That's the beauty of coins like this. They're not just pieces of metal, they're dreams waiting to come true. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where rare coins turn regular people into millionaires overnight. You are not going to believe this, but today we are diving deep into one of the most shocking, jaw-dropping coin discoveries of the modern era, the legendary 2011 D Lincoln penny that's turning heads and changing lives. Yes, you heard that right. A regular-looking Lincoln penny from 2011 minted in Denver that could be sitting in your pocket right now, worth up to $4.7 million. Sounds crazy, right? But stay tuned because I'm going to show you exactly why this penny is so valuable, what to look for, how it ended up being worth millions, and how you could strike it rich just by checking your spare change. Trust me, this is a story you do not want to miss. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's dive into this money-making mystery together. Let's start with a little backstory. In 2011, the United States Mint produced billions of Lincoln cents. In Denver alone, they struck over 2.5 billion pennies that year. Just imagine that. That's enough pennies to wrap around the earth more than once. But here's where it gets interesting. Among those billions of coins, a few incredibly rare specimens were struck with extraordinary errors, unintentional variations, and bizarre minting mishaps that skyrocketed their value. One such coin, the now famous 2011 D Lincoln penny error variety, is at the center of collector obsession. This coin, under the radar for years, is now being recognized for its incredible value, and some lucky individuals have already cashed in for a life-changing payday. So what makes this penny so special? I mean, we're talking about a coin that's normally worth 1 cent. Well, the magic is all in the minting. Some of these 2011 D pennies feature extremely rare die errors, including off-center strikes, double dies, misaligned dies, brockage errors, and even planchet composition mistakes. Imagine a penny made on the wrong type of metal. That alone could make it worth thousands. But the $4.7 million penny? That one is in a category of its own. It's rumored to have an unbelievably rare multi-strike error combined with a die cap mistake, creating a unique coin never before seen in U.S. minting history. This one-of-a-kind error transformed a humble cent into a multi-million-dollar collector's dream. Experts believe only one exists in such pristine condition, and that's why collectors are throwing down millions to own it. The average 2011 D penny is still worth a cent. But if you find one of the rare variants, especially in uncirculated or near-mint condition, you could be sitting on hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. Let me break it down for you. Standard error pennies from 2011 D have sold $4.100 to $1,000 on eBay and at coin shows. Rare varieties with misstrikes or doubling have gone $4.500 to $15,000. Unique condition or composition errors. We're talking $50,000 and up, but the crown jewel, the one-of-a-kind multi-error 2011 D Lincoln penny, has reportedly been offered at auction for over $4.7 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. $4.7 million for a penny, and it's still out there in private collections, sparking a frenzy in the coin world. Now here's the wild part, because these coins were circulated normally, there's a real chance that another ultra-rare 2011 D penny could still be out there, hiding in a piggy bank, cash register, or pocket change tray at your local grocery store. So now you're wondering, how do I know if I have one of these golden tickets? Great question. Here's what to look for when inspecting your 2011 D pennies. 1. Check the mint mark. Make sure it has the D below the year for Denver Mint. 2. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass and look closely at Lincoln's features, the letters in Liberty, the "In God We Trust" motto, and the date. If you see doubling, misalignments, or ghost-like outlines, you might have a double die point. 3. Inspect the rim and edge. A thick rim, an off-center design, or partial imprint could indicate an error. Point. 4. Color and metal. If the penny looks silverish or off-color, it could have been struck on a planchet meant for another coin, extremely rare and valuable. 5. Get it graded. If you think you have something special, contact a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and certify your coin, which dramatically increases its market value. Let's talk success stories. In 2024, a coin collector from Colorado discovered a strange-looking 2011 penny in a coin roll from the bank. After getting it graded and authenticated, it was revealed to be one of the rarest misstrike errors ever recorded. The final sale price? $4.7 million. Overnight, this collector went from everyday hobbyist to multimillionaire, and that's not an isolated case. There have been dozens of smaller jackpot stories, $10,000 here, $75,000 there, all from people who just took the time to look at their pennies. This isn't a get-rich-quick scam. It's a get lucky by checking your change reality. Coin collecting has exploded in popularity. In 2025, with gold prices rising, inflation on the mind, and a growing interest in tangible investments, the numismatic market is booming. Rare coins are fetching record prices at auction. And the Lincoln penny is one of the most collected coins in U.S. history. With over a century of history and billions minted, there's always a new discovery just waiting to happen. And the 2011 D is the new hot item. Everyone's hunting for it.so. What are you waiting for? That lucky penny could be sitting in your pocket right now. It could be stuck between your car seat cushions. It could be in your kid's piggy bank. Go check your change jars. Look through your penny rolls. Ask for change back in coins. This is your chance to join the ranks of the rare and the rich. And if you do find one of these legendary 2011 D pennies, let me know in the comments. Who knows, your story could be our next viral video. They say lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place. But when it comes to rare coins, especially Lincoln pennies, lightning doesn't just strike, it rains down fortune. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny, 1 cent, just a tiny copper coin, could be hiding in your pocket, your piggy bank, your glove compartment, or even under your couch cushion, worth millions of dollars. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious and thrilling world of the 2013 Lincoln penny. And trust me, you do not want to miss this. Because one of these coins has already turned an unsuspecting owner into a millionaire with a staggering value of $4.8 million. Yes, that's $4.8 million for just 1 penny. Let's start with the basics. The 2013 Lincoln penny may look like every other cent you've seen in circulation. It features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, the front with the Union shield on the reverse. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all 2013 pennies are created equal. Some were struck with rare errors. Some were minted in extremely limited numbers. And some were made using metals that were never intended to be used. These anomalies, some intentional, others complete accidents, have created some of the rarest modern coins in U.S. history. Now let's talk about the star of the show. The legendary 2013 Lincoln penny that fetched a jaw-dropping $4.8 million at a private auction. What made it so valuable? This wasn't your average coin. This particular penny was struck on a bronze planchet, a metal composition that was supposed to have been discontinued decades ago. Instead of the standard copper-plated zinc planchet used in modern times, this one had a pure bronze base, which was officially phased out in the early 1980s. So how did a bronze coin end up being struck in 2013? Numismatic experts believe this coin was the result of a minting error, possibly from an old blank planchet that somehow got stuck in the machinery and was later used accidentally. This extremely rare event makes this coin one of a kind, and it was authenticated by third-party grading companies as being genuine and completely unique. When the coin surfaced, collectors went wild. Bidding wars erupted, and eventually it sold to a private collector, a billionaire with a deep love for numismatics, for an eye-watering $4.8 million. Just imagine, a single coin worth more than a mansion, a yacht, or even a private jet. So how can you tell if your 2013 penny is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to look for. Use a magnet. Modern pennies are not magnetic, but if your coin is attracted to a magnet, it might have a unique metal composition. On the flip side, if it's heavier than normal, it might be a bronze planchet error. Some 2013 Lincoln pennies have double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors may not be as valuable as the bronze one, but they still can fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars. A normal 2013 penny weighs about 2.5 grams. A rare bronze penny will weigh closer to 3.1 grams. That tiny difference could mean a giant payday. Most 2013 pennies were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, marked as P and D respectively. However, if you come across a 2013 penny without a mint mark or with a strange minting anomaly, it could be rare. Now you might be thinking, okay, even if I don't have the $4.8 million penny, are these 2013 coins still valuable? Yes, absolutely. Some 2013 Lincoln pennies are currently being bought by collectors for $500, $1, $200, even up to $15,000, depending on their condition and rarity. Uncirculated mint condition coins with full red luster are especially sought after. And coins with certified errors from reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction. But here's the kicker. Values are still going up. Why? Because demand is skyrocketing and supply is finite. There are only so many rare 2013 pennies in existence, and as more people start searching for them, their market value continues to soar. It's not just a coin. It's a treasure, a piece of history, and maybe, just maybe, your ticket to becoming a millionaire. Package Chapter 5, Where to Look, Your Treasure Hunt starts now. Still reading? Then congratulations, you're already ahead of the game. Because now it's time to start looking. The best part about rare coins is you don't need to be a professional collector to find them. Here's where to check: your pocket change, piggy banks, jars of coins sitting in grandma's house, coin rolls from the bank, flea markets, yard sales, coin shows, estate auctions. It only takes one lucky find to change your entire life. One man in Illinois found a rare error 2013 penny in his change after buying a coffee. He later had it graded and sold it for $21,000. A woman in Oregon discovered a mint condition 2013 D penny in her late father's coin collection. She later found out it was a unique die clash error and ended up selling it at auction for $78,000. And let's not forget the bronze 2013 penny, the one that changed everything. For $0.80 million. 1 cent. That made someone a millionaire overnight. So here's the bottom line: always check your change. Always stay curious. Because the next time you drop a penny on the sidewalk or brush one aside at the checkout counter, it might just be the key to your fortune. This is not just about money. It's about mystery, history, and the thrill of discovering something truly extraordinary in the most ordinary places. So the question is, do you have the $1 million penny? Start looking. Start searching. And who knows, you might just become the next coin millionaire. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of hidden treasures, rare coins, and the stories that could literally change your life overnight. If you're watching this right now, there is a good chance that you could be holding a tiny piece of copper that might just be worth millions. Yes, you heard that right. I'm talking about a penny. Not just any penny though, the legendary 2019 Lincoln penny, a coin that has stunned collectors, baffled experts, and even made ordinary people millionaires out of nowhere. So buckle up, because in this video, we're going to take a deep look into why the 2019 Lincoln penny is so special, what rare features to look for, how much these coins are worth in circulation today, and most importantly, how you can check if you're the lucky one holding a $5.8 million penny. You don't want to miss a second of this, because one of these rare pennies might just be sitting in your coin jar, in your pocket change, or in that old collection you inherited from your grandparents. Let's get started. The Lincoln penny has been around for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Since then, it has gone through multiple changes, from the wheat ears design to the Lincoln Memorial and now the Shield Reverse. In 2010, the U.S. Mint introduced the Union Shield Reverse design, and it remained unchanged through 2019. But in that year, something incredible happened. The Mint released a small batch of 2019 Lincoln cents with rare errors, unique features, and ultra-low mintages, and these are the coins that are shaking the collector world to its core. Let's get into the juicy details. What makes a 2019 penny worth $5.8 million? Well, it comes down to a combination of factors: rare mint errors, limited production numbers, die doubling, off-center strikes, proof-like finishes in circulation coins. Special editions not released to the public. Some 2019 pennies were struck with dramatic doubling on Lincoln's eye, nose, or the inscriptions like "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." This is known as a double die obverse (DDO), and these errors are extremely valuable to collectors. Others show striking misalignments where the design was imprinted off-center or even upside down. These errors are nearly 1 in a million and can skyrocket a penny's value into thousands, tens of thousands, and yes, even millions of dollars. One coin in particular, an ultra-rare 2019 D Lincoln penny with a combination of high-grade condition, dramatic mint error, and proof-like characteristics, recently caught the attention of collectors at a high-profile auction. The bidding war that followed drove the final sale price to an unbelievable $5.8 million. That's more than the price of a luxury mansion, a Lamborghini collection, and a vacation home in the Maldives all rolled into one. Now here's the exciting part. These pennies weren't just released to collectors or museums. They were put into regular circulation. That means you, right now, might have one in your wallet, your pocket, your couch cushions, or even that old coin jar you've been meaning to take to the bank. Here's what to look for. Mint mark. Check for the 2019 D. Denver or 2019 P. Philadelphia mint marks below the date. Some of the most valuable ones have come from Denver. Doubling. Look closely with a magnifying glass at the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and Lincoln's features. If you see any doubling, you could be looking at a small fortune. Luster and shine. Some rare 2019 pennies were struck on highly polished dies, giving them a proof-like appearance. If it looks shinier than usual, don't spend it. Striking errors, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or ghost images are all signs of a rare mint error. Condition: a perfect or near-perfect grade, like MS-67 or MS-68. From a grading service like PCGS or NGC can massively boost the value. The rare coin market is one of the most passionate collector communities in the world. There are thousands of collectors who spend their lives searching for that next jackpot coin. And the 2019 Lincoln penny has become a holy grail for many of them. Auction houses have been flooded with submissions of 2019 pennies, and only a tiny percentage have the special features that fetch 6 or 7 figures. But here's the thing, many of those valuable coins were initially found by ordinary people. Not experts, not dealers, but regular folks like you and me. Imagine this: one man in Michigan found a rare 2019 penny in his change at a gas station. He thought it looked odd and decided to get it graded. 2 months later, it sold for $786,000 at auction. Another woman in Florida found one while going through her son's piggy bank. Hers was graded MS-69 with a rare die clash, and it sold for $1.2 million to a private collector. It's not just a fantasy, this is happening right now. And it could happen to you. If you believe you've found a valuable 2019 Lincoln penny, do not just take it to your local coin shop right away. First, do the following. 1. Don't clean it. Cleaning can lower the value. 2. Get it graded. Send it to PCGS or NGC for professional authentication. 3. Get multiple opinions posted in coin forums and communities online. 4. Consider auctioning. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers handle high-value coins and will help you reach serious buyers. So now you know. That little copper coin you've walked past 1,000 times might just be the key to a new life. A 2019 Lincoln penny worth up to $5.8 million is not just a myth, it's a reality, and it's out there in the wild. Every time you get change, every time you empty your pockets or go through your glove compartment, take a moment to check those pennies. It could be the smartest few seconds you ever spend. Who knows? You might just become the next coin millionaire.